Hi Roy, my name is Christina. Terry talked to you a couple hours ago about getting you over this video with some information about your website and how to set your company above your competition. We're going to go over three things. All three things are things that you can do yourself. Everything I teach you in this video is something that you can do. If you have any questions, you can absolutely call me. And all I ask is if you wouldn't mind just giving me some feedback on the video. I send a lot of these out, and I just want to make sure I'm not wasting anybody's time and that it is educational. So jumping right into it, we're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. Now with content, the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google, and you want to have those on your homepage just because that's where most of your backlinks are going to go to. That's where a majority of ranking is going to come back to. And currently, you guys have less than 100 words on your homepage. So that would be my first suggestion, is getting some more content on your homepage. Definitely shooting for that 1,000. That's where you're really going to be optimized with Google. That way, even if other competitors come up and start figuring this stuff out, that you'll be ahead of them. And then also, I noticed that you guys are not a secure website, so that's something you can reach out to your domain hosting about. You definitely want to get secured. That way, if anybody were to fill out your contact us page, that their information would be secured. Because right now, if you don't have a secure website, one, Google will knock you down on the rankings for that as well. But two, you just want to make sure that none of your customers' information gets stolen. And by not having a secure site, this is really easy for hackers to get through. So if you look up Wasilla Tree Service, now I did look up Palmer and there's not any regular searches for that. But Wasilla I saw was close enough, so I'm assuming that you guys do business there as well. And that's getting 70 searches a month. So those are 70 potential customers that you guys are missing out on by not being on the first page of Google. But I went ahead and pulled up Gauge Tree Service. They're in the #1 spot. And I can tell you right now that they're in the #1 spot because of their backlinking and because of their SEO that they're doing. But if you look here at their content, they don't have a whole lot of content either. So just by getting your content level increased and then making sure that you have some of these keywords built into there, like Wasilla Tree Service is a keyword that you would want in your content, that could be enough to take over Gauge Tree Service if your content was quality enough. Google is starting to knock people down if their content isn't where it needs to be. So they're in the #1 spot. They've only got a couple hundred words, so I really would recommend going after that 1,000 plus. The next section that I want to talk about is the Google Map Pack. And this is where you have a Google My Business, and you make sure that that you're getting listed in different citations. And what a citation is when you submit your business name, address, and phone number, identical to how you have it in your Google My Business across different directories, like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Thumbtack, etc. And so what I would do if I wanted to get in the top 3 here is I would just Google Far North Tree Services, see where they're getting listed, what directories they're being listed under. Because, of course, like when you Google them first, their Facebook page will probably pop up, their website will pop up, but then it'll start listing out different directories that they're listed under. So just go after those ones, called the copycat method, and I wouldn't just stop at like the ones that they have. If they have 20, I'd go after 40, 80 plus to make sure that not only do I overtake them in the Google Map Pack, but also so that I'm beating them out for years to come, and then they don't start adding to it and then beat me out. So definitely double or triple them. And the benefit of being in the Google Map Pack is a lot of times people are instant gratification oriented and they don't go past the Map Pack whenever they're searching for a service, right? So if I'm looking for a service near me, I might come down here, but most of the time I'll probably just stop here. I've got their information. I can see reviews. There's that benefit, obviously, of like, okay, this is what other people are saying about the service instead of just what the service is saying about themselves. So that definitely helps out. And then just making sure that they're a local company too, because a lot of people, it's important to them to find a local company. The last thing that I want to talk about are backlinks. And we call this link juice, and it simply works like Site A points to Site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives Site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. You can have more sites coming in, but there's a little more to it than that. Link juice is more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post about tree care and maybe like when to tell the difference of when you can just trim a tree back versus when it's time to actually like take the tree down and making sure that there's no liability issues there. A blog post that talks about that and then has a link pointing back to you guys is going to bring you a lot more authority than a blog post about pizza, because you guys don't sling pizzas for a living, right? So this tool here called Ahrefs, ahrefs.com, this is one you can go out and get. It's about $100 a month, but it really gives a good breakdown about what your backlinks are doing and what your site's doing for you. So you guys currently have 3 referring domains with 7 different backlinks. And if you want to beat out your #1 spot, remember Gauge Tree Service, and this is what I was talking about, that their SEO is winning for them. They have 69 referring domains with 597 backlinks. This is definitely a beatable number. You can just come in here and see where are they getting listed, where is their website listed under, and then just go get listed under those same places. So you just reach out to whatever that blog post is and say, hey, how do I get an article written on your site that has a backlink to my webpage? They'll walk you through it. Sometimes they cost money, sometimes they're free. You just got to do some research. So in closing, we talked about 3 things: content, making sure that you get your webpage up to that 1,000 to 1,500 words with keywords built in on your homepage; citations, getting listed under those different directories so that you can beat out on the map pack; and then link juice, making sure you have relative sites linking back to you that are not spammy. If you have any questions about this, you can give me a call at 816-323-4100. Again, my name's Christina with KC Phoenix SEO, and thanks for watching my video.